Hey guys, it's Steve here from BetterGamerZone, just bringing you a quick video guide for Borderlands 2. In this video we're going to cover off the Best Minion Ever mission, which you pick up from Claptrap. It's one of the storyline missions, so just grab it from him in Liarsburg after you've completed all the other side quests that you actually want to do. So all we need to do is just follow him down, and we're just going to exit out of the front of Liarsburg. There's a total of 2 bosses that we're going to fight throughout this mission, and it is quite a long storyline mission actually. It's about half an hour from start to finish, and we've not really edited anything out of this other than a couple of bits where we grab some loot. So just head down the path on the right here, and we're going to come to the first group of enemies that we actually need to kill in a minute. Just grab this money. Where's Claptrap gone? Oh, he's run off. So just head down, and the first lot of enemies are just in here, so we're just going to take these guys out using the shotgun. You should be level 5 by now. Well, we're actually level 6, so yeah, you should have your special ability in case things do get a little bit hairy. So we're just going to speed through these first bunch of guys here, if I could actually hit them. There we go. And you're down. So cleared off the first group. Once you picked up all of the bits and pieces that you want, we're just going to head across the bridge here and follow Claptrap onto the next area. The next group of enemies are just around this corner here, and there's a few guys up to the right and down on the bottom here. Not a bad shot, that actually. So just head up the stairs. There's going to be a few points where we actually need to take cover during this mission, because fights can get a little bit hectic, and rather than dying, which is never good video footage, we'll play it safe. So there's guys on the right and left hand side in here, and above us, so pretty much everywhere that enemies can get, they are. There we go, Psycho down. Oh, if I could aim, this would be phenomenal. I like to think it's because of the gun that I'm using, but I don't think it is. I don't think it is at all. Oh, guys hiding up there. Yeah, so if you do take damage and it drops your shield off, well, it's completely up to you how you want to do it, but we're just going to drop back and try and make sure that our shield recharges before we enter fight for your life mode. There we go. He's down. Just a couple more, I think, that we can see on the mini-map. Just jump up. I think he's above us to the right. Is he up there? Let's head up. No. Ah, there they are. Oh, come on. There we go. A bit overkill just for one guy, but nevertheless. Once you grabbed all the bits and pieces that you want, just head over to the drawbridge here, and Claptrap will drop it down. We're just going to head across, and we're actually going to enter the first fight, which is with Bewm. So once you've taken out these psychos and headed across the bridge, oh, they just seem to be chucking grenades all over the place. So straight across, drop down, and you will be introduced to Bewm.
Light the fuses, bitches! I'm ready to blow!
So there's 2 bosses, or yeah, 2 people that make up this boss, Bewm and his little brother Boom. All we're going to do, while the big Boom is on the cannon, just wait for the little guy to head towards us, and we should be able to take him out pretty easily just using our special, which will make the next bit substantially easier. If you do have a shotgun on this bit, it is a lot easier as well. So once you've taken him down, I'm just going to try and take down as many of the minions as possible to try and clear the way. We're just using this cover on the right here because the cannon doesn't seem to be able to hit us when we're behind here, which is a pretty good place to stand actually. So all we need to do, once we've covered off all the minions that we need to and we feel safe, take some of that, is we're just going to wait for our Gunzerking to fully recharge. Actually, that's probably going to be the safest bet. Just a couple of seconds. Oh, missed. Oh, missed again. Alright, there we go. Bosh. Right, now that we've got Gunzerking, we're just going to head in and just deal as much damage to him as we can. We're aiming for him on top of the cannon, but if you do deal enough damage to the cannon itself, it seems to explode as well, so that's going to be a good place to aim if your accuracy is as appalling as mine. And there we go. Once you've done enough damage, the cannon itself will explode and just release Bewm, and he will do pretty much exactly what his brother was doing, except he's got a shotgun. So just be a little bit careful if your shield's down. Try and stay at a bit of range and just wait for your special to charge up. Have some of that. And Gunzerking's almost charged up for us now, so we're just going to head over. It should be pretty easy to take this guy down now. So activate Gunzerking. Oh, typical. Should have reloaded beforehand. And there we go. Simple. So take down the rest of the enemies, and there is actually usually a good few bits of loot these guys drop, including a grenade modification. So pick up all the bits and pieces that you want to. Yeah, that's all that we need from him. Oh, and doesn't actually seem to be a huge amount that this guy's given us, which is a bit of a shame. Okay, once we've got all the bits that we need, just head over to the gate where Claptrap is, and he'll mention that it's not actually moving, so we need to blast it down. So let's head over to the cannon, and we're just going to use the cannon for this next bit. It's quite fun actually. So jump in. Just too tempting to shoot it when Claptrap's there. What's going to happen is there's going to be a bunch of marauders that make their way down. We just need to take them down with a cannon. You're not really in any danger here at all. Just aim for the bottom and take them all down as they come down. Just a couple more waves. Oh, no, still some more. There we go. Have some of that. And I think that's all of them. Yep, looks like it. So just exit the turret, and we're just going to make our way through now. Just grab all the bits and pieces that we want to on the way as well. Not that there seems to be a huge amount of good weaponry, which is a bit of a shame. Just head straight forward, and we're just going to jump down.
So, I might have tried to stage a mutiny on Captain Flynt's ship before the flash freeze, which explains why his men are currently beating the crap.
All we need to do is just head straight forward on the glacier. There's a couple of more marauders round to the right here, so we'll just take these guys down, and the bat creatures. And one more shot. most accurate shotgun ever. Oh no, I'm being attacked by these bloody birds now as well. Alright, let's take these guys down. That wasn't too bad actually. Usually when I record stuff like this, when it actually requires accuracy, I'll be most unfortunate. Excellent. Once those guys are down, just head straight up the glacier here. And the next group of enemies are just in past this gate. Captain Flynt will just give you a little bit of a audio sequence, open the gate and release a bunch of midgets and psychos. So just take these guys down. If I could actually hit them. There we go. If in doubt, gunzerk it out. There we go, and up we go. There's a few guys just above us to the left and right. Just take these guys out. There's nothing too challenging in this first group here, but obviously if you do overextend yourself by running in, you'll find yourself getting mowed down pretty quickly. Take him down. Make sure to pick up as much ammunition as you can through this bit, as there are a lot of enemies on the coming sections. The next wave of enemies have just spawned up the hill here. Just try and take these guys down without losing too much of our shield and health. Oh, it's going to fall back a little bit. Try and take these guys out from range while our shield recharges. What's in here? Oh, some ammunition. Bonus. Now that we've got gunzerking, we'll just head up. It should be pretty easy to take these guys out. There we go. And one more. Right, all we need to do, you can see there's a couple of enemies over to the left hand side here, so we'll just move up and take these guys out. Almost. Stupid reload. Oh dear. Not accurate at all. There we go. Stupid shield. Uh-oh, we're in a bit of trouble. Take a bit of cover. Once your shield's recharged, just head out. Just take this guy down. Excellent. Just one more guy on the left. All we need to do now is just head round to the left. And in we go. And there's going to be the next wave of enemies that spawns in front of us. We just need to take them down. Oh, nice level up. Nothing like a full shotgun round to the face to take down a psycho. Just try and steam through this as quickly as possible. Looks like there's a few enemies gathering behind us. And there we go. Grab any loot that you want from around here. There's actually that's actually quite a nice shotgun. We'll take that. That, on the other hand, is not a nice shotgun, so we'll leave that. Right, just carry on through. Underneath these rocks. And there's a respawn point in case we die. And onwards we go. Grab any health that you need from the vending machine. We're actually looking pretty good, I think. And all of the shields are worse than the ones that we've got, so no need to worry too much. There we go. That's a slightly more accurate shotgun. Not much more accurate, but we'll take that. Oh, where is he? That's not cool. Oh dear. It's a good job there's a huge magazine on this shotgun, because it doesn't seem to do a huge amount of damage per shot, which is a bit of a shame. If, like me, you lost a bit of life, just grab some from the vendor here, and away we go. Up through the what can only be described as a junkyard style area. There's going to be a few more enemies up here, so we'll just circle around and take the guys that would be overlooking us, because otherwise we're going to get pinned down from all sides here. There we go. Oh, we're in trouble. Just going to stick back a minute and just wait for the shield to recharge a little bit. Have some of that. That's what we need. Yeah, he's down. Alright, shield's full. Shotgun's reloaded. We're ready to rock and roll. There we go. Don't you run away. If in doubt, give him a punch in the face. Seems to be more accurate than my gunfire at the moment, that's for sure. Oh dear, I think I've overextended myself. Uh-oh, I am in trouble. Oh dear. We should be able to take this guy down. Oh, that was quite lucky. Gun zerking, that'll restore the health. Good job. Excellent. Still fine for ammo from the looks of it, so all good just to carry on. We'll just grab any extra cash and things. You'll probably want to take a little bit more time than what I'm doing in the video here, just to pick up all of the extra cash and everything, but we're just trying to get through this as quickly as possible. So just through to the next section now. We're almost to the boat, and there's just going to be another wave of enemies that arrive, and they seem to be all over the place in this one, so we're just going to head over to the right here into this building. I don't actually think we can take any of them out from range, because I don't think our rifle's accurate enough, which is a bit of a shame. Luckily we've got gun zerking, so we should be good. Head around to the right and just up, and the actual walkway seems to go around in a semicircle, so you can just make your way around it. As long as we don't die. Yeah, we're still doing good. Couple more guys. Ah, he's got a bloody shield. Have some of that. Oh dear. That was quite lucky. Not a bad grenade. I'd like to say that I did that on purpose, but no, complete accident. There we go. I think that's pretty much everyone. Yep, minimap showing clear, so we're good. As usual, grab any bits and pieces. We're just going to get told by Claptrap that he can't climb stairs. What a failing. So we need to head up and drag him up using a crane.
Find the controls.
So we just need to head up the stairs. And just carry on up the ramp on the right hand side. Oh, no, there's a bunch of enemies that spawned as well. Ideal. I love how they wait for you to wander past the doors before popping out of them. Really helpful. Oh dear. Sneak attack. Brilliant. Right. Ah, luckily we made our way back up onto the shelf there without needing to drop down. Ah, come on, take this guy down. Excellent. There's one more, I think, just around this corner. Yeah, there you are. Have some. Oh. I think that was me. Right, excellent. I think we're done. Yep, everything looks clear, so we're just going to head back, round, up the ramp to the left, round to the right. Carry on round along the metal walkway. There's going to be a bunch of enemies that spawn out of the doors on the left hand side, so we just need to take these guys down. Get down. There we go. Oh, spawning right next to me. Not helpful. How did he not fall off then? Uh-oh. I think we're in trouble. No, we're okay, I think. Nice double kill. Sniping with a shotgun. Brilliant. There's a few more enemies over there, so we're just going to wait for the shield to recharge. Head over. Good positioning on the barrel there. That's helpful. I think these are the last two enemies that we need. Oh. Give me a little punch. Oh, looks like there's more spawning. I think we're in a bit of trouble. Gunzerking to the rescue. Excellent. Just that last guy there. I can't see any more on the minimap, so we're looking fine. All we need to do, grab any extra loot that we need. See if we can find some health, but we can't. Can't carry any more items anyway, so no need to worry too much, and these aren't actually particularly good anyway. Whoops, it's not actually in there that we need to go, is it? No. I'm stuck. Oh, good. Right. Out and around to the right hand side, up the ramp, and then just hit the lever, and that'll bring Claptrap up. And we're just up and around, and we're almost to Captain Flynt. Ready for the boss. Just head up and around to the left. Respawn point there. No doubt if he's anything like the other bosses, we may need some form of respawn point. Up, around to left again, and there's an ammo store here on the right hand side. But I think we actually... yeah, we're good for everything. I'm just going to sell a bunch of stuff that we've got, just so that we make space for when the boss drops some good loot. Just head over into this main section here, and you will be introduced to Captain Flynt.
It's our new torture dolls, boys! Let's turn up the heat!
He's going to be stood on the top platform there for quite some time until we do some damage to him. And I found that this boss is actually easy to do if we split up the fight into two parts. First part, obviously, taking him down from range initially, but it's highly likely that you're going to die on the second part unless you've got your special ready straight away, and you can deal massive amounts of damage to Flynt because he does just come straight for you and hammer the crap out of you. So just going to take down a bunch of these little minions because we don't want to be hammered from the sides when we're trying to take him down from range. Just head back. Found a half decent place actually just over to the right hand side here, where we can take out Flynt just using the we're just using an assault rifle with a scope on it that we picked up earlier. It's actually even safer just behind these railings from the looks of it, although he does throw some grenades, so that might not be the best place. There we go. As long as you're at sufficient range, he shouldn't really do any damage to you that you can't avoid, i.e. grenades. As soon as you see him throwing a grenade, just move to one of the sides and you should be fine. If any of the minions get a little bit too close, just take them down with one of your specials, and this is effectively what happens on phase 2 of the boss. He'll jump down, set a ton of stuff on fire, send a load of flaming psychos at you, and unfortunately our gunzerking just came to an end, and that's going to make this next bit very difficult, because ideally we want to try and take him down with gunzerking. It doesn't help that we're on fire as well. I think we're going to end up dying here. Just a bit of a shame. Just deal as much damage as we can. Not that it's going to make any difference at all, because he's going to be back to full health. But this actually makes the entire fight a lot easier, because now he's going to be down on the bottom the next time we actually head up. So just respawn, and then we're just going to head straight up the top. Gunzerking's ready, so we're good to go, and just head straight up to the top. Try and avoid the flames at the beginning here, and just wait for Flynt to head over to you. Just take out some of these flaming psychos, and he should head over pretty soon. There he is. We're just going to use gunzerking, and we should be able to take him down before gunzerking ends. We're looking good. And just a little bit more. And there we go. He's dropped some half decent loot from the looks of it. Actually, it's not very good at all, but we'll take it because we can sell it anyway. All that's left for us to do now is just clear off the rest of the enemies on the ship. Preferably by hitting them. There we go. Oh dear. Closer to dying now than I was on the boss. Oh no, this is not good. Almost looked terrible then, but never mind, we've recovered. Once you've taken all the enemies down and picked up any of the loot that you actually want to pick up, just head over to this section here, which Claptrap's going to open in just a moment, as soon as he hurries up.
Alright, now we just gotta get to my ship.
Yes, yes, Claptrap, we are waiting. In we go. There's a bunch of loot inside, so we're just going to grab everything that we want, because we're about to leave this this area on Claptrap's boat. So just grab everything that you need. Where's that? There we go. I'll do. Nothing else we need from here. Anything in? Good. No, an empty box. Perfect loot. An empty box. Grab the money. One more box, and we're good to go. So just head out, and all we need to do, once we've found Claptrap's boat, just head across. We just need to wait for Claptrap to come across, as usual, waiting for Claptrap, which is great fun. There he is. And there you go. That should cover off the Best Minion Ever mission. Hope the video helps. Please leave any comments below. Hit like and subscribe to our channel, and we'll keep you up to date with all the latest game reviews, guides and walkthroughs that the BetterGamerZone team put together. Thank you very much.